Today we are back with some more ranking of Poppy Playtime characters. Today we are specifically going to be ranking the smiling critters and the nightmare critters. In my previous ranking video, I did not include all of these characters. I just judged them as a whole, and I think we need to remedy that by going in and actually ranking each of these characters individually. The way I'm going to be ranking these characters is whether or not they're great, good, meh, not good, or awful. And let's just all take a moment to remember that this is just an opinion, and I might feel differently than how you might feel, and I'm sorry if your favorite character gets put in the awful category. Maybe next time choose a better character as your favorite. I'm just kidding. Anyways, starting us off today is Alistair, who is one of the nightmare critters that we got introduced to in chapter 4 of Poppy Playtime. Alistair is an all-round lazy guy. He's chill, sure, but if he could, he'd spend all day in the water doing pretty much nothing. He isn't a fan of the whole put in effort and see that effort rewarded bit. Alistair Gator smells like sandalwood. To be honest, Alistair is one of the most forgettable of the nightmare critters, I feel like. He's got an okay design, but he looks so much like other characters that I think I'm gonna put him in the awful category. Sorry, Alistair. Next up, we have Simon Smoke, who is also a nightmare critter who we got introduced to in chapter 4. Simon Smoke knows he's cool and popular, and he makes sure that nobody ever forgets it. Whether showing off for his friends or just bragging about one of his accomplishments, it's pretty much a popularity contest with him. Almost always he wins. In truth, he is a colossal jerk, but he does have a knack for getting away with being one. And his scent is wood smoke. Not crazy about the scent, not crazy about his attitude, but all of the nightmare critters have awful attitudes, so I can't deduct too many points for that. I do think of the nightmare critters, Simon Smoke is one of the cooler designs. I'm kind of conflicted on where to put them, so I think I'm gonna put them in the meh category. That feels right. Yeah, I'm gonna put them in meh. Now we have Tui, another nightmare critter. Tui is a self-proclaimed trash rodent. When he's not busy eating and collecting garbage, he's a lively conversationalist. He talks a lot, which is made all the more surprising by him having shockingly little to say. And he smells like petrichor? What is that?
Petrichor.
Petrichor is the earthy scent produced when rain falls on dry soil. Ooh, wait, I like that. I thought I didn't like Tui that much, but rereading their bio and seeing what they smell like and kind of just looking at the design compared to everybody else's, I'm becoming more of a fan of Tui in this moment. Wow, this is a big day for me. I think I'm gonna put Tui in the good category. I don't know, that feels weird, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with it. Next up, we have the nightmare critter Baba Chops, who was the first nightmare critter that we got introduced to. The black sheep of the bunch, Baba prefers to keep her space. Like, a lot of space. Too much space. To be honest, when I first saw a teaser trailer for chapter 4, I thought that Baba Chops was maybe Ollie. Boy, was I wrong. This is why I'm not a theory YouTuber, okay? I get things dead wrong. Anyways, the scent for Baba Chops is anise. I don't know what that is. Okay, I just Googled it again. Apparently it smells like licorice, which I like the taste of licorice, but I'm not a big fan of the smell of licorice. That being said, Baba Chops is still iconic for being the first nightmare critter that we were introduced to. I also relate to them a bit. She can be distant, quiet, low energy, and usually requires a lot of coaxing to get her out of the house. That is me. So because of that, you know what? I'm putting Baba Chops in great. And yeah, it is mostly because I see myself in Baba Chops. The next character is Icky Licky, another nightmare critter. Icky is the type of kid to fall behind in a relay race and immediately pin it on a sore knee, even when that's not the case. He's the very definition of a poor sport. Even though he's naturally talented, he's constantly challenging everyone on absolutely everything and usually without the outcome he expects. Don't worry, he has an excuse ready. And he smells like coffee, and I drink 2 cups of coffee a day. Maybe I should pull it back to just 1, but for now I'm still drinking 2, so where do we want to put Icky Licky? I don't like his name. I think that's the main thing holding me back with Icky Licky. I'm gonna put Icky Licky in the meh category, but maybe above Simon. A little bit more points over Simon just because I like the smell. Now we have Maggie Mako, another nightmare critter. I just realized that when I made this, I accidentally put all the nightmare critters together and all of the smiling critters together, so looks like we're doing all the nightmare critters first and then we'll get to the smiling critters. Yeah, I did not notice that. Anyways, Maggie is always thinking about her belly. She's happiest with food in her mouth, and believe us, she's not picky. She loves sweets, but veggies, yuck. Don't be surprised if she takes your health eating habits advice with a dabble of sugar, some chocolate syrup, whipped cream, and a big cherry on top, all while laughing at you profusely. And her scent is chocolate. I like that. I like that she smells like chocolate, and I like that she has a sweet tooth. Honestly, I'll throw her in the good category, maybe even above Chewy. I really like her design. Now we're on to Poe, one of my favorite of the nightmare critters. Poe hates the sun and thinks it's a cruel trick of nature that the world needs it in the first place. Most comfortable in the dark, they spend their nights hanging around graveyards, listening to music, and feeling vaguely angry at nothing in particular. They insist it isn't a phase, and they smell like cinnamon. I'm going to put them in great because they are one of my favorites. Next up is my other favorite nightmare critter. Honestly, I like Raby Baby and Poe pretty equally. They're both my favorite nightmare critters. Raby Baby couldn't keep a secret if her life depended on it. If there's one thing in the world she loves, it's gossiping. And she's very practiced at it. And her scent is bubblegum. I think that she looks so cute. Maybe I'll put her a little bit behind Poe. No, I'm gonna put her in front of Poe. I'm gonna put her in front of Poe. Yep, she's my favorite. Yep, I can relate to her a little bit. I can partake in a healthy amount of gossip here and there. Anyways, now we're on to Bobby. I just realized that all my favorites are in one part of the video, so... A kind, caring soul, Bobby Bear Hug shows compassion for everyone and for everything. And she smells like roses. My favorite smiling critter goes all the way to the top. Next up is Bubba Bubbafint. Oh, by the way, we're on to the smiling critters now. Did I say that? Bobby is a smiling critter and the rest of these are smiling critters. Bubba Bubbafint is the brains of the critters. Bright and attentive, he keeps his friends steady and always steers them to make smart choices. That way, they all might grow up to be bright and brilliant, each in their own right, and he smells like lemongrass. I do like the scent, but overall I'm not a big Bubba fan. So I think I'm gonna put them in not good. I don't really like them that much. I don't know what it is. I've never been a huge Bubba fan. So yeah, we're just gonna leave them there for now, but I think I like them more than Alistair. Next up, we have Catnap, probably the most iconic of all of the smiling critters. Catnap is a calming presence for the critters and ensures he and his friends always have the right amount of sleep to jumpstart the morning's play. End of the day, there's nothing Catnap enjoys more than watching his friends sleep soundly, and his scent is lavender. Yeah, we're gonna have to throw them into great, but I'm gonna put them below Bobby, of course. I wish that my Catnap doll released red gas so that I could use it to fall asleep every night. But anyways, next up is Crafty Corn. I think people are gonna disagree with me on where I put Crafty Corn. A conscious observer of both color and creativity in the world, Crafty Corn understands the importance of art and sharing it with others. Crayons, pencils, paint, or words on the page, Crafty Corn can see beauty in anything imagined given shape. And she smells like jasmine. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in not good. Sorry, Crafty Corn. I don't like it. I don't like the design. I don't like it. Not a big unicorn person. Maybe if they were a Pegasus, but not a unicorn. And our next critter is Dog Day, the sunny, strong, and determined leader of the critters. And he smells like vanilla. I feel like vanilla does not match Dog Day. I would have expected him to have maybe like a citrus smell, like lemon or something, or oranges. A scent like citrus, you know? Like it feels like that would be him, something like electrifying. Am I making any sense? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't match him. So I'm gonna put him in good, but we'll put him at the head of good. Next up, we have Hoppy Hopscotch. Unafraid to hop where others might sit, Hoppy is a friend everyone needs to maintain their energy and enthusiasm. While sometimes loud or impatient, she'll always hop beside her friends, even if it means slowing up once in a while to keep their pace. And their scent is peppermint. Do I like them more than Bubba and Crafty Corn? I don't think so. Maybe I'll put them above Crafty Corn but below Bubba. Yeah, that feels about right. Sorry to all the Hoppy fans in the chat. And next up we have Kickin' Chicken. The cool kid of the crew, he maintains that sense of cool through anything. And his scent is ylang ylang. Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm not saying that right. But honestly, it doesn't matter because I don't like Kickin' Chicken, so we're going awful. Worst of all of them. Which means we are on to the final critter of this ranking video, and it is none other than Picky Piggy herself. What's more important than play and learning? Picky Piggy knows the answer. A playful body and keen mind are fueled by what's put into them, which is why she encourages her friends to eat a well-balanced diet. Secretly, PB&Js are her favorite food, and her scent is citrus. No, it shouldn't be! Her scent should not be citrus. She should smell like apples or bacon, maybe. That would be appropriate. I don't think that she should be citrus. I think Dog Day should be citrus, and I will die on that hill. Anyways, when it comes to Picky Picky, I don't know. She's not one of my favorites, but she's not one of my least favorites. Like, I think she's cute. I feel like I'll put her in the meh category, but above Icky and Simon. And this is my ranking of the Smiling Critters and the Nightmare Critters. Let me know if you agree with my ranking in the comments below. Feel free to tell me where you would place your favorite characters. And that's it for me today. Goodbye.